The Sun, Paul, and the police say that they're sorry, but in their defence, they did nothing. Oh, no, sorry, that's what they did wrong.
Yes, police regret response after cops stood by and watched while pro-Palestine protesters climbed on the war memorial. So this was yesterday. Most of our viewers would have seen this many times. So the footage has emerged showing protesters scaling the Royal Artillery Memorial, which is on Hyde Park Corner, and activists were seen waving Palestinian flags and chanting things like "Free Palestine" and "Ceasefire now." Now, I've got a view on this, but the first thing I'd like to say, and I haven't said this today on Twitter or anywhere else, is that I don't blame the beat officers in this particular position. I tell you for why. Because they're the first people to get the blame. And I saw the guy look like one of those volunteer police officers as well. We have had, quote-unquote, woke policing and woke policing policy indoctrinated over the last 10 years. And I think it's left people like that beat officer there very unsure of what he should do in that situation. If you were to play the sound on that, you would hear some pro-Palestine people saying, look, come down, this is disrespectful. So I think that's a worthy piece of balance. However, the whole thing was abhorrent, really. I'm not sure the police could have done anything. If he had kicked off and pulled them down, or one had fallen, he could have been attacked by them, anything could have happened. There needs to be reform, and the fact that it doesn't break the law doesn't surprise me either. But let me tell you something. If I scaled a mosque in my Union Jack pyjamas tomorrow, they'd either find a law or they'd change the law to get me in trouble, I think.
And, Lewis, that headline's a bit disingenuous, isn't it? Because in the actual story, the police regret not stopping the protesters getting there rather than doing nothing, which is standing by and doing nothing. And actually, they didn't stand by and do nothing. They got people down from there. They just didn't arrest them. So people are angry that they weren't arrested, but the police weren't inactive at that moment.
Well, they need, as we would call it, proactive. People need to be punished.
Death penalty?
Genocide.
Record time. Look at that one. We clocked that within 30 seconds. We got on that.
Well, it's a Mexican standoff, you know. It's like the police don't want to get involved, and
But how would you... The thing is, though, in that situation, what is the opposite that should be done? Should that guy have arrested... He couldn't arrest and there wasn't a law broken. What should he have done? Because I've been thinking about this all day. I was very angry about it. I thought something should have been done, but I don't know what.
There is a law that's broken, disturbing the peace, putting yourself in a reckless position.
Yes.
There's tons...
People on Twitter have had, like, a Section 5 of some law, Section 50 of some one. They found laws that could have been used. So it's not that we necessarily need another law being brought in. They just need guidance on how to use the laws we've got. Because if you rush to bring in a new law, then all of a sudden that new law will cover other things that don't want the police being able to do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it's the whole country is like this. Every single story shows a lack of will amongst the people, not even the political leaders, the people. The people have lost control of this country. You're in a state of... Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm pessimistic and doomsday, but it seems like the people have lost their will to control.
What do we do about it? Death penalty? OK.